Life goes on in Sheffield, but it's a waiting game. As coronavirus infections continue to rise, people are wondering if tighter local restrictions are on the way here, and if so, when are they going to come into force? Northern university cities have been struggling to keep infections down, and people are worried about the impact on education and the economy. Anyone who knows the centre of Sheffield will know that Hallam Square is normally bustling with students. But if you look around, there's hardly anybody about. It's so quiet, and that, of course, will have a knock-on effect for local businesses who rely on passing trade. Pubs like the Forum in the city's Devonshire quarter have seen their income fall.
Yes, it's a lot quieter, especially in the town centre. We usually have what's called the Freshers' Week, where the city's full of young students, and it's just not happened this year.
It's looking pretty certain new restrictions are on their way in a matter of days. That could see pubs and restaurants having to close. But here they think it'll make little difference.
When people come here, we check the temperature. If anybody's over like 37 degrees, they're not allowed in. So we're not allowing people in to infect people. People want to go out and socialise. If they can't go to pubs and bars and restaurants, they will go around to people's houses where there's nobody monitoring anything.
We were having everybody sat down, hand sanitised, so strict, and people leaving in intervals where they could go home safely, getting taxis separately, buses separately. And now all of a sudden, especially in the city centres, it's 10 p.m. madness. Students say they're lacking guidance from the government and need clear instructions.
There's a lot of anxiety. People are scared. We need clarity from the government especially. We need to be told what to do, and right now, really, as soon as possible.
With more people working from home, and if bars and restaurants close, it's feared by some business people it'll be the death knell for our city centres.
The only parallel I can think of is following the decimation of the mining industry in the end of the 80s, where we saw multiple mining villages left as bare shells. Now, that's not what I want to see to happen to some of the great cities of England.
Councils and politicians across the north of England say they've felt excluded from discussions about the handling of the current crisis.
We all know that there are significant restrictions coming to the north of England in the very near future, but we don't know what they are yet, and we don't know when they'll come into force. There needs to be that dialogue between national and local and regional government. That's not happening at the moment, and the government needs to sort it out, and sharpish.
Information from the government is key to getting the virus under control to save lives and Yorkshire's economy. That's what business people and the politicians both agree on. Ian White, BBC Look North, Sheffield.